So step one is to find your music. So you go to Finlandia. I actually have it linked up here in my taskbar, and I have my metronome up here as well. So it's always handy. I'm sure you guys have lots of other tabs, but you can pop that free metronome and the free music up here as well. So I want to click on my trumpet part, get that ready, minimize. I'm going to open WeVideo right here. Welcome. I'm going to my dashboard and I'm creating a new video. Now here's what you want to do. Get started, start editing. First thing you want to do is over here there's a plus sign. You want to have a total of 4 videos. That will allow you to have 2 parts and a background and text. So I'm going to add 2 parts, so I have a total of 4. Got 4 video lines set up. Okay, now I'm ready to record Finlandia. I'm going to have my metronome going. When I record this for my final one, I want to have earphones plugged in so that I'm not hearing the metronome. But for the demo here, I'm going to have my metronome going. And I'm going to start recording. I'm going to make sure things are recording before I click over to my music. So start recording. And once I see those that red button start to click up, I know things are happening. That's good. So now I'm going to go to my part. And I'm going to start at the beginning. I'm not going to go all the way through for the demo, but I'm going to play the top line. And some of you guys already did this last week. I'm going to play a little bit of the top line. I'm recording. I'm going to stop right there, go back to my WeVideo, and it left me. Sometimes it does that. I'm going to make a short recording. Again, sorry about that. You can go back and redo it if you didn't like something right away. For some reason that one didn't go. I'm going to do a little bit again at the beginning. Sorry about that. Here I go again. And that's enough for now for the demo. Good. So things are still recording. Now I'm going to click stop. And I'm going to click save. Turn off my metronome for just a second. As soon as you click save, you're going to see your video pop into video line 1. This blue tab down here is what's going to stretch your video out or shrink it down. So you can shrink it all the way down. And what I want to do, you guys, I want to leave my video 1 line open. So I'm going to grab my video and slide it up. Once you grab it, you can slide it anywhere you want. I'm going to slide it up to line 2 and have that there ready to go. Cool. So if I've recorded all of my melody line and I like it, it's right in time, I'm ready to go on to my harmony line. That's the assignment for this week. Here is another recording. Same thing. Make sure it's going before you get rolling. Make sure your metronome's going. Plug that into your headset so you don't hear it when you're doing your recording. Good, I'm recording. And I'm going back to Finlandia. I'm ready to play my harmony line down here. and stop the recording and click save. As soon as I click save, it's going to pop into video 1 again. That's a good sign. Again, this blue dot down here is going to be your friend. You stretch it out or you shrink it down to the left. So now I still want to leave video 1 line open. So I'm going to grab that, slide it over and up, and I want to slide it up on top of my first recording. Up here you have all the different videos you've made. This is another really important step now that you've got multiple parts in there. You can take a look at your sounds. You can expand the screen over here, you guys. If you click on the biggest one, you'll be able to see your sounds pop up. And these are my sounds. So the next thing I can do is clip off the beginning stuff when I was talking and waiting. And I can get right to, this is what my sounds look like. And then I can slide that over to the start. If I want to preview without hearing both parts, these are my volumes. These blue lines here are my volume levels. I can turn this one all the way down so I don't hear it when I'm doing my preview. Up here is where you preview, up here. So I'm going to preview that. Good. So I like I like the amount of time before my sound started on that one. So I'm going to leave that one right there. And now that this one is done loading, I can see it as well. And I can see that I did a lot of talking and stuff, so I can cut all that off. You click on the video, you wait for this little horizontal arrow to pop up, grab it, and start clipping all that stuff off. And then let go. Click it again, you can slide it back over here. Now this is where this blue guy is really handy. Stretch it out. Now you can see exactly where your sounds are, so you can line those up even more accurately. So I can drag this. I'm going to try to line it up perfectly. As close as I can get it. That's pretty good. So I'm just dragging this to fill up that with video. Now I've got my volume all the way turned down. I'm going to turn it up. Now I can hear both my parts. I'm going to preview. You can see the sound going by. And that's kind of where I stopped. So now, just to clean it up, I'm going to slide this blue guy back. And I'm going to clip off the extra stuff at the end too. So I don't need to hear about all that. Line them up. Now, the next thing, you guys, I want everyone to have multiple screens. Double click on a video. And you will have this option. Now you can manipulate your video. You can shrink it down and move it around. Once you've double clicked, again, I just double clicked on the video right here. Double click, boom, boom. Now I can shrink this down to that size and save. And the way this works, you guys, the further down the video is, the further it is in the background. So I want to leave video 1 open for my background. Video 2 is going to be the next thing in the back. And then video 3 is going to be on top. So when I double click video 3, now I can change that. It's going to be on top of video 2. So if you want something like that going on, you can have that. So save. And now I've got room in the back to see my background. All right, so now I'm ready to add a background. I go to backgrounds. I can use any of these stock backgrounds I'd like. If I want to do this, that's fine. You can even slide it and make it last as long as you want, or as short if you want to change and do multiple backgrounds. You just drag them in. You want things to be changing. I'm going to delete those for now. You just click on one of them and click the backspace button. gets rid of them. I want to show you guys up here, if you go to stock media, you can search just about anything. I will search for snowboarding. And look at all this stuff pops up of people snowboarding. So I can have snowboarding happening in the background of my video. That guy's going crazy on his snowboard. So I'm putting him in my background. And now I can preview. I can always preview up here. Okay, so I don't really like that because I'm covering up snowboarder guy. I just go back here, click on one of my videos. I want to make that smaller. I'm going to put trumpet guy up there. And I'm going to move this other one up here. I want to be able to see 2 videos of you guys playing and whatever kind of background you want. For this one, because I picked snowboarder guy, I want to be able to see him doing his thing. So I go back to preview. Okay, I'm liking that. Now I left, the reason I started a video 4-line is so I could add some text. And that needs to go on top because again, this will be in the back, this will be on top, this will be on top of that. And then whatever you put on the top will be on the top. So click on text. And then you've got these different options you can play around with what you want for your text. I'll just take this one for now. And I'm going to stretch it out for 7 seconds. It gives you the time in there. Now to type in text, on that text bar, you click on this little pencil. It says Open Clip Editor. Click. Boom. And then up here is your text message box. Here you can add in your text. Snowboarding is fun, or whatever. And then you see your preview over here. So I realize now putting white text on top of white snow is not a great plan. I'm going to pick a different color. I'm going to go for hot pink. And save. Then if I want that going on for a while, I can do that. If I want it to change, I can change up and or add another text box. Same thing, go to the text editor. And now I'm ready to write down, look out below. 3 exclamation points. And I'll do yellow. Okay. So now you can change up your messages up on top. So again, go to preview. Okay, so you get to the end, you're feeling good about everything, then you click finish. And you can title it Snowboard Bing is Fun. Set the title and then export. And then it'll start doing its thing. It'll start queuing up. It does take a few minutes once you've loaded in each item. Questions out there, you guys? Any questions? So for this assignment, everyone's going to have it. You're going to have your 2 screens. You're going to have background. And you're going to have text. So Finlandia for brass and woodwinds, and Kodo Joe for percussionists.